Hello Pisces family, welcome back to Mark.after me. I am Tru, your life coach and tarot reader, and today I have your mid-January. I know that I should be doing for the beginning, but it was quite crazy for me, and I have to move fast to Spain for a little short time with all of this pandemic. So yes, my background changes, I am changes, but I'm here. So I have a message for you for the January 2021. I have a tarot reading, a spread just in front of me. Remember that you can take whatever you want and leave the rest. This is going to be just a message. You can see if it's anything that help, or if it's not, you know what you can do. That's going to be the tarot spread. It's a Celtic spread. You have 2 cards for Astrology Oracle, then you have another 2 cards for the Unicorn, and then have another 2 cards of numerology. So it's very interesting because you have 2 in everything, which is going to be quite duality. And I see that you are maybe having some issues with someone, or you are working with someone. But anyway, I'm not gonna go so far. Thank you so much for being here. Please subscribe, like this video, and stay with me until the end. I have a little announcement that I would love to share with you. So saying this tarot reader are gonna just deliver the message for you. So you have the King of Pentacles that's going to be in the center of attention. This King of Pentacles can be you, can be someone else, or maybe the person that you are with. So the King of Coins is representative of earth signs. There's Virgo, that's Taurus, that's Capricorn. You probably are in a relationship with some of them, or you have that energy with. That is pure attraction for wealth, materialism, and comfortability. So I do think that you are in a pretty good time, that you don't mind to share your extra, what you actually have in abundance. And I think this is pretty cool. But I might say you haven't crossed over the Page of Cups. So something new is coming in. Something that you don't know, but you perceive, but you don't know what it is. It is something, as I said, quite like surprisingly, emotionally recovery for you. And as I said, like, it's a man or women with a cup. So expect that maybe you are discovering something from yourself that you didn't know. So that kind of comfortability don't become so stable at the time. So maybe you are dealing with new emotions, new ways to adjust and address emotional situations. You know what I'm saying. So maybe you are in the relationship right now, the new sentiments are coming in, and it's a new ones, and that means the good ones. But because you are so comfortable, maybe you don't see them, or you don't like pay attention of them, or maybe you're not grateful about it. So just open your eyes about it. Why you said that? Because you have the Fontaine. These tarot readings have the Fontaine. They create the Fontaine card, which talk about the universal, the unity, the absolutely everything at once. And I think it's all about you and being you. So I think that this January 2021 for you, at some point, I think it's giving you the yes that you can be yourself. The yes is fine to show up the difference from other people. The yes, you don't need to pay attention what everybody say about you. And yes, you can be in peace with yourself. I think you are becoming, or you are with this person that is wealthy, that is a very good materialism, or is really good in terms of money, you can say, and properties as well. So I think you're with that people, or with this person, or you are this person, and it's all because you found yourself as you, and you have that quiet peace in yourself. Remember that we are already in the era of Aquarius, which is gonna bring a lot of chaotic moments, and having the Fontaine card and literally why you are becoming this King of Pentacles is a really blessed card. The Fontaine is all there to remind you, today I can't talk, to remind you who you are and the purity and the uniqueness from the core. So I think you have so much clarity from all 2020 that happens already. But 2021, that you got it. That you say, I know myself enough, and I know that I have a lot of things to share, because the King of Coins have a lot of things to share, to spread around people, because he has a lot from himself. So I think at some point you're discovering as well that kind of feelings towards another person or towards the community that you are. But on the same time, you're like, I know how to fill my own cup, because I believe and I discover who am I time ago, and I reinforcing this to the beginning of 2021. So in the front of your mind, you have the Three of Wands. I think you are visualizing, you are making small actions to conquer something. As I said, I have a feeling that you at some point, you are with someone. And it's quite confusing, because it's not something that you particularly are comfortable with. But because you are a natural giver, you will be giving and giving. And the Three of Wands in the front of your mind is a fire sign. There's going to be Sagittarius, I think. And also have Leo and Aries. Most of them are the sparks of the beginning, the movement, the first step to progress, to keep going in your way, to create a journey. So I think the Three of Wands there in the situation that you are right now, where you say, I can share everything with everybody, I can feel myself really stronger. Right now, I need to do the next step. And I think the next step for you is something or terrifying or a little bit confusing. Why? Because I think you have in the general message the Moon and the Page of Pentacles. When you have this as a general message with the picture of all this reading, the Moon is going to make confusion. The Moon is going to say, I'm taking over everything and I'm going to literally put you off action. So, but having the Page of Coins is something that is coming to your way in a matter of money, in a matter of stability. And I think this is emotional stability. We are in Capricorn season, which is going to ask us to actually practice emotion. Don't allow for the people to talk about it, trigger emotion and just ruin our day. It's everything about change, reaction. So you have the Page of Coins with the Moon, which is telling you at some point, are you stabilizing, or are you pay attention where or how much you have to practice to control this emotion, to let it go, to embrace it, to observe it? Because you have the Page of Cups cut it in the middle of the King of Coins, which I do think that is something repressing as well in an emotional state, because you are so comfortable, you don't want to move so much anything around it and bother people, that you are suppressing your emotions. And the Three of Wands is actually pulling out. It's pulling out. It's in the front of your mind to say, why do I have to suppress my feelings? Why do I have to keep quiet for another people's feelings, just in case, you know, I'm bothering them, but then I have to eat myself out, then I have to just be quiet and be submissive? But no. And I think that this is in your front of your mind. The Three of Wands is saying, what is the next step you have to do? You need to keep a movement. Why you are there? Because time ago, and you have the Seven of Swords reverse. When you have the Seven of Swords reverse, which is a really good omen, is that you let go a lot of flaws, a lot of dangerous thoughts that you have. Not even dangerous, I think it's toxic. And you literally see the spark of the good things that coming in. You see a spark and a new journey and a new evolution. This just in front of you. And I can't say too much. We are, as I said, we are already in Aquarius energy. Even if we have in Capricorn season right now, we're gonna enter in few days, and I remember there's going to be in few days Aquarius, and Aquarius right now is going to be as well in our Saturn and our Jupiter. When we have Jupiter and Aquarius, is really expansive energy, and I have to tell you, you have it too. You have the star, and this is the new future. This is going to be nothing, maybe the few days. You are ready for the next step. You have way too much hope, and you want it. You want to do something different. And whatever there's going to be, even if you're in confusion and your emotions are there, you are awakening enough to pay attention of them and calm yourself in the logical mind, because you have the stars, which is going to be Aquarius, the water barrier that's going to make a line between emotions and cognitive and logic, and it's going to be like as well, where are my triggers, and how I can control these intrusive thoughts, how I can control that don't detonate my emotions straight away. More your reactions. So you're going to be more active to don't react, to just think about and act in the best way in any kind of situation that you have. I think, I don't know why, I haven't even had in the back of my head, I do believe that this is a relationship. This is a relationship with someone, because when you have the Page of Cups literally crossing over the King of Coins, which can represent someone else, I believe as well that you are with someone who has these traits, that is very practical, pragmatic, calm, and down to earth. You probably are around people like that, or you have a partner who are like that. And it's teaching you something. It's teaching you to just calm down your emotions and be a little bit more practical, to be a little bit more simple, instead to enter the complex of what I do feel about this and how this is going to be related with this. You know what I mean. And you have an advice, the Chariot reversed. And is asking questions like how much confusion you allow to make it happen, how much any kind of forces inside you are moving in different ways, how long are you gonna let that energies to pull you in two directions? Because Pisces, I see everything in double. You have two cards of numerology, two cards of a unicorn, and you have two cards, everything common double, and is pretty symbolic for me that this is the duality with someone else, or this is an internal conflict between you inside you, because you are multiple. You have two fishes which is in circle, and probably you believe or you feel there are not connecting with, or you are not connecting with your partner, or you are a little bit afraid of. If something happened, but we have the Chariot reversed in advice, asking you, are you listening to your heart and you're connecting with your mind? Are you allowing things to flow, or are you just focusing in the heart and that's it? Remember the connection for soul, mind, and the spirit. We have to actually have some connection with the mind. And the Chariot is Cancer energy, but at the same time, it's one of the most grounding water sign. Sorry, but it's really hard. I don't know why. You have a lot of double energy here. So if you have that, is say everything, and is repeating in my head all the time that you need to be grounded, that you need to ground yourself and also earth yourself. Walk without shoes, in the middle of the forest. Is asking you at some point to be more practical and don't lose yourself in the swim in the middle of the moon, because the moon is there, is Cancer energy too. And if we are talking about the moon, this Capricorn new moon is full of aspects, is full of energy and father energy, which is going to make you probably feel overwhelmed. So I probably see as well that the Chariot reverse is asking you to slow down your emotions, it's asking you to slow down everything and see what is the two horses are going, and why you are going in circles, or why you are pulling in two different ways. You need to actually reflect that. Your environment is the King of Swords. This can be a couple things. This can be, I believe that is the environment is not helping you because it's going very fast. Is probably make you more clarity, or give you more clarity, will give you sense of see things more clear. Yes, but it's fast. And in this point is asking you and moving you to have more stimulation and move in your knowledge, in your logic mind, in your logic part of the brain, which is asking all the time, are you thinking about it or you feeling about it? Are you doing this because you feel it or you think about it? Are you doing this because of what happened time ago and this is the repercussion, how you feeling about it? So the King of Swords is a fast guy. It's gonna be moving around. It's Gemini, and Gemini gather information. Probably the environment is asking you, you are in this situation that you really move on, you're quite confusing, you want to pull out things from your head, but you actually take your time to gather information on what the situation you're living now. I know this is quite vague. Remember, this is a general reading, so you can check your moon, your ascendant, and the rest of the planet, or the Venus. That probably this is a sentiment. I think this is probably related more with Venus, because it's the way that you connect and emotionally, and how you see beauty and how you see things emotionally. Having things with the Knight of Swords, and also I can say you check your moon with the Knight of Swords in the environment. I probably see that it's pushing you to speak more logic, to be more in the head rather than too much in the heart, because you're afraid to leave things behind. You have the Six of Swords reversed. I most of the time don't have reverse cards, and you have already 3 or 2, and you have the Six of Swords reversed. The Six of Swords reversed in hopes and fears is all about what are you afraid to let it go? What you are afraid to sacrifice? What are you afraid to stop thinking? And because the Swords is all about thinking, and very Gemini and Libra as well. Something is in your mind that you don't want to let go, and repercussion of that, you have an outcome that is the Ace of Swords reverse, the Ace of Cups reversed. When you have the Ace of Cups reversed, you're not allowing things happen. You are forcing things, and the outcome is all about what might happen if you do not listen to your head, if you not practice a little bit more your emotional intelligence as well. Remember that we have emotional intelligence, and if we don't practice emotional intelligence, we are not able to control what is the levels of empathy that we have, and how we can blend with another people, so then we at the end we absorb another people energy or another people projection. So remember, having the Eight of Cups in reverse as an outcome is you don't want to let go, you don't want it, and this probably will have a repercussion. And I just pull out another card. When you have the Eight of Cups, it's an emotional baggage. It's an emotional situation that you had, maybe with this person, maybe with another situation. It's something emotional. Someone hurts you, you hurt someone. Something is there, but it's not particularly a good emotion. It's a bad emotion, a negative emotion that you, for whatever reason, don't want to let go. But what happens when things that are emotional, heavy, you don't let go, that end up hurting us. So I see clearly here that you will probably, if you don't change and make the effort, you will be pretty in pain. And I'm not talking about pain that is something lighter, is emotional baggage that you don't want to, for whatever reason, you don't want to let go. And you have the Six of Swords as well, that as a memory that you don't want to let go. But let you know that he's asking you to practice that, and you're a little bit of the confusion and emotional confusion, but if you practice, you will be calm, and you will be rewarded with so much wisdom, with so much exercises, and so much experience that you can share with another people. So the Eight of Cups is there. If you force this, the Tower will come. So remember, the Tower is Plutonian energy, is violent, and is suddenly come and is gone. And I have to say that if you choose, that it's completely fine to don't let go the emotional baggage, to don't emotional luggage, you don't let go, will probably go soon. And it will not be possible be under your control. Suddenly, one day to another, that will be gone. You will probably do your shadow work, or you wanted to sit down with this, you really want to let go, and it's really difficult for you probably. But I tell you, because we have this conjunction with Saturn and Pluto, it's going to go. whatever pain this causes you, the emotional pain from the past, or the, you know, recent situation that you have that make a wound on you, is gonna go. The Tower is, even if it's violent, it's fast. And it's one of the things that I like it is a Scorpio energy. So it's gonna go deep in the root in the problem. It's gonna stir up everything. It's gonna cut it out. It's gonna clean the wound. And then you are going to be able to heal. So whatever it is, remember that this is all about your hands, but you can't control what actually happened around you. So you only can control what you can do and what you can manage. So the Tower is telling you, hey, manage yourself strongly, because I'm going to destroy part of your environment or system of belief or way of thinking or way of feeling, because you need to make an evolution. You need to grow up. You need to go to the next step. So Pluto is always going to ask you to, what is the next step? What is the next things that we have to conquer? The same at Aries. What's the next things that you have to conquer? What is the next step? And it's not going to be easy, because you have a shadow work to do. And no one likes to face fears, to face problems, to face anything. You really don't want it. And no one's like it. So thinking about this, you have a numerology card, which is going to be love, partnership, and leadership. When you have love, partnership, and leadership, I do believe there is a pretty Aries energy. But as I said in the beginning, I have a feeling there is something related with a partnership or a loving partnership, or you are in a marriage or anything, and you say, I am done. Like I've been bottling up a lot of emotions. I've been having a lot of things, and I have to be the leader of my own life. I have to be the leader of my own emotions and my own actions. And in this situation is when you speak out. And sometimes Pisces, you have that problem, that it's just a way to open up and speak out, make you feel bad. For whatever reason, this is the time that is over. So it's saying leadership, that is a number 9 as well. It's ways. Number 9 is in the 9th house as well. It's Sagittarius energy. That is all about new experimentations, and also travel, and also new resources and high learning. So probably you are becoming, and you are stepping up to learn more from yourself, because you have a love partnership. You love your partner. And if your love partnership are not easy to maintain, and you have to make an effort sometimes, but on the same time, you have to teach another people and educate other people how to treat you. And in this case, if it's going to be someone really close to you, it's totally fine. It's something that you have to do, and you feel that you have to. It's something that the 3 of Wands, because you let go all the blame that you felt with the 7 of Swords reverse. All the blame that you felt, or maybe that person project on you, is gone. And you say, I have a lot of hope in this relationship. I have a lot of hope that I can grow with that relationship, with this relationship, because I love my partner. But you have to actually forgive or let go and start from fresh, because Plutonian energy is there to remove anything that is not longer help you. And you have to move on from pain. And you have already the astrology cards. Here you have the Edge, that's going to be the 11th house. I think you are in the Edge. And you have Libra, the idealist. I'm going to just show you over here. So you have these two. And I love it. I love these two. Libra is the idealist. But on the same time, it's asking you at some point, are you balanced out? Are you balancing things out? You know, are you putting too much in one scale and another one is gone? Are you thinking about yourself? Are you caring about yourself? Or are you putting all the attention in another person? You have to actually balancing out. And I like it because Libra is all about ideas, and you have the Knight of Swords in the environment. You probably are hanging out with a Libra, or maybe your partner is Libra, or all air signs. It's going to be Aquarius, then you have a Gemini as well. But then when you have a Libra, it's very harmonious, it's very calm. So I'm going to just read you a little bit. What does it say? They say people pleasing. I think I was talking about that. They say social aware, is balanced, is cooperative, is choosy, graceful, considerate, and is indecisive sometimes, and judgmental. So I might say when you have Libra, I think you have to jump in, or in this relationship that you have both of you, they have to be 50-50, have to be equal. So because you have the 11th house, is the Edge, is actually one of the houses talking about a friendship too. And say group creativity, community, humanity, the future, experimentation, discoveries, startups, festival, rebellion. When you have the 11th house, I do believe that as well is talking about common goals, and it's talking about future. So probably you are discussing with your partner or with your group of people what's going to be the future. If you're already in a partnership with the business or in the family, what is our future? Where we want to go? And you are opening up what is all the desires that you wanted. So with the partner or with the whatever person you are dealing, maybe you're dealing with a friend too. So this is all about relationships. So keep it in that. So you have 2 cards. It's going to be the last one, which is going to be the unicorn. And fast enough, they say leadership and you are beloved. So I think it's a pretty simple message. Take charge. Stop lay down and stop being dependable. Maybe it's asking about leadership is Aries energy. So make the first move. Is actually do the first movement. Are you lacking? Are you waiting for that person to do the first move? Or you are the one who say, okay, I need to do this. I need to move the stuff. And Pisces is, I know a lot of you, and I have a lot of friends in Pisces, and they do whatever they want it. And they, if they are in their element strong enough, they create, and they are proactive, and they are really good creators in the same way, and very good communication as well. So you have leadership, and they say step into your leadership, into yours, not on other people more, into your own control. That says share your message, inspire and empower others. I do believe that this is, once that you become and leave all your emotional baggage, you're gonna be a really good example for other people. And they say beloved, prepare your life for a partner. Maybe you are ready for a partner, or someone else is coming. There's a romance is returning to your relationship. I think that at some point, maybe this will refresh, and the Plutonian energy will reflect and take off all this emotional baggage, and also what's the name? Helpful belief that we have in terms of other people. Maybe you're breaking down a lot of things. Let's say believe that you are lovable. And if in any case you didn't feel love from your partner, you should share it, you should express it, you should put it on the table, because probably the person and not even think about it, or not focus about it, or don't pay attention. So you have to, don't feel bad, and share what is your needs and what they need to do to fill it in. The same that you feel their needs. I think that's going to be a share of 50-50 as we talk about of Libra. So thank you so much for joining me. This is going to be my reading for you for this January 2021. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, like this video. The announcement that I really wanted to share with you is I open one-on-one sessions with you if you are interested of. I have an Etsy shop all the way in the description box down. I offer live coaching and on the same time tarot reading. But most of the time I'm blending in. Tarot is a really good tool to help you out to get clarity and visualize what you're going to do for the future steps. So what you want to do and what's the future steps that you have to do. On the same time, I'm a life coach, so I'm a believer. And most of the time, it's highlight what you can do and how much your potency and power are, so then we can break down any obstacles and move on and where you want to be ahead or where you want to go. So you are excited, just please let me know. You have my email all the way in the description box. So check me in Instagram and TikTok. So I will love to see you soon. Thank you so much, Pisces. Take care, share, subscribe, and bye-bye.